So, are we live? Because if we are, that's nice. That'd be great. Everyone cheer. Back for the first time in a while. This is Rice, this is Masterpiece Gaming Theater, and this is Metal Gear Survive. So, I've already beaten this game. Just to say, I've already beaten this game. Also, I hope you don't hear, hope you don't hear the ceiling fan, you know, just blowing air around. And you're likely going to hear some dog toy squeaks, because there is a doggy playing over on my side over here. So like I said, I've already beaten this game. So what can be said? Why is it maybe you're playing this now? I mean, why are you on the stream doing this? And I'm like, well, I don't know. To be completely honest, I really don't know. I just felt like I needed to stream, and I felt like that I'm still kind of playing this game, so I'm just playing this game, and I'm just gonna kill some time, really, because, you know.
There's something I need to tell you. With more of my memory restored, we can now dig for iris energy at base camp. Though digging here will be much, much slower than digging at a singularity, there is the convenience factor. Once the necessary defenses are in place, go ahead and give it a shot.
Alright, so what do we got? That's someone we can save. What's this? Reliable moving singularity. Walker gear is washed up. Container is washed up. Containers washed up. There's a whole bunch of containers washed up. And so we will be dealing with that soon enough. But first, there's someone that's in need of rescuing. So let's rescue this person, because this person deserves to be rescued. And Miranda is ill. And Raging Boa is ill. It's because you're not cooking your food before you're eating it, I like to think. Oh, she's fatigued. I gotta make some more of this intestinal medicine. That's like most of what they get sick for. Like what is it they get sick of? Is intestinal, intestinal medicine stuff. So let's make some intestinal medicine. Let's just use the rest of my Tarragon. Honestly, I don't really ever have to make medicine that often, really. I usually just find it, you know? You know, let's level up. Actually, you know what I need? Before I do anything... Oh. I need to step, because... there's a box in an area that I cannot get to. Because it's up high. I'm pretty sure that one is... This is it right here. Rare animal. I'm gonna get those next, I think. Let's get this distress signal first. Transporter 10. So, what's been going on with me? What's been up with, like, why I haven't been, you know, posting videos, and, like, you know, why, basically why we haven't just been active. Well, then again, Ghost was, you know, his task was to stream God of War, and I made that project his thing, so I'm not really going to get into it. I just hope, you know, one of these days he gets into it, because, you know, I kind of want him to continue and, you know, get more comfortable with soloing, like, stream thing, which would be nice. because you know it's nice now and again to just sit and watch people play, you know, watch people play from their point of view rather than, you know, especially on this channel where it's now really just, you know, me. Blue guy's got his life he needs to deal with right now, and then and all that. But so besides that, what's been going on with me? What's, you know, because I'm the most seen face on this channel, so I mean, what's up? Like, so as you know, with Ultima's passing, you know, if you've ever lost someone important to you, you know that you know that you feel like you're okay, but then, like, you know, when certain amounts of time passes, you get to this point where you think to yourself that, you know, okay, I'm back in the thick of things, everything, I'm starting to feel comfortable again. And then when you think about it, that's not actually true. You know, when you really get into the thick of things, like, you get to the point where oh, that turns out the cheeseburger pizza at Disneyland really isn't bad. It's honestly, it didn't look very good in the picture, but anyway, so it's Blue Guy. Hey, Blue Guy, what's up? So, putting it there, it's like, so you get to the you know, you feel like you're living your life, right? And then you just suddenly you hit a rut, and suddenly you feel like, suddenly I started feeling like nothing, like I wasn't having any fun, you know? And, you know, just it's both skills. So you get to this point where so the homies are both here, nice. So you get to this point where you feel like you're not really having any fun, and you sit there and you think, you go, oh, I'm not obligated technically, since, you know, our channel's not super popular, but I feel like for the sake of, you know, my sanity, because this is kind of how this whole thing came. Oh, damn it! I'm under the thing. So it came to this point where it's like, you know, at first we were just doing this for our own, you know, for the sanity over the fact that, you know, me and Ultima in particular didn't really have jobs, and it was just like something to keep our boredom, you know. But, you know, I'm at this point where, like, I felt like I wasn't having any fun doing anything, and I just wanted to, and I'm sitting there and I'm staring at blankly at my TV that's off, and I'm just like, you know, where the hell am I right now? I don't have any map signal. So, map signal. Back to camp. So I'm at this point where I'm just like, you know, I feel like I'm losing time. You know what I mean? It's like I'm sitting there and I'm staring at my TV that's off, and I'm just like, I need to do something. I need to play something. I need to get this on. What are you looking at, dog? You're making me nervous. Sit down. Play with your toys. It's so, like, you know, I'm sitting there thinking, you know, let's do something. It doesn't have to be video games per se. Let's do something. Let's make myself feel better. So in turn, you know, I'm still working. You know, that's one of the big things I'm happy about. I'm still working, and like, and as some people know, some people that are close to me know that I suffer from the skin disease psoriasis. So I often live a slightly uncomfortable existence. You know, with having extremely dry skin, and, you know, a lot of very, very adamant skin itching. And so you know, with oh god, those are freaking, that's a tracker. So with you know, with me getting on my workplace's my place of employment's insurance plan, you know, the open enrollment, I decided to try to get myself healthy again, you know, more healthy. And so that's what I'm doing right now currently. So, you know, I'm starting to really get into seeing the doctor more often, and, you know, making myself feel better in more ways than one, you know, because in the long run, it's not, in this point, you know,
pilots have an air tank.
Uh-huh.
If you enter the dust, the target could die.
But the
Bear this
target...
in mind.
The target was in the dust. Like, how are you going to warn me about not having an oxygen tank when he didn't have one in the first place? He was stuck out there. So, you know, I'm getting myself more healthy in more ways than one. And just to put it out there, like, I've had plenty of chances to stream, but it's just, you know, this in a way takes precedence, I guess, and, you know, and I'm finding out a lot of new things and about my skin condition for one, even though I've had it for years and years.
Sorry, I caused you all this trouble.
Yeah, I mean, wormholes happen. I don't know what you need. I don't know what the big deal is. So, like, you know, there's that. And now we're here. Blah, blah, blah. Base status. We need more tents. So, tents we will make. That's not the right one. Regular tent. Oops. I'll put it right here for right now. I haven't really had a chance to rearrange everything in here. It looks nice still, but it's, you know.
You're quite a hard worker.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I am. I was about to copy his accent, but I don't know if that's it. I don't know if that would be in poor taste. You know, let's level up. $300,000. You know, let's just get sprint through. Let's just thrusting for weapons and stuff. God, hear that music though? What does Lonely Mole have for me?
I have a favor to ask. Is that okay?
Another distress signal. It's someone else to save. You know, now there's suddenly a lot of just random things to do now that you beat this game, you know? Okay, let's just say this about this game. I like this game. This game didn't do well, like, publicly, like, in the public review realm, you know? And I honestly know why. This game, it lacks, like, it's interesting, you know? It's a really interesting take to use the Metal Gear, like, property for. Now, the problem with this game is that it lacks overall substance. You know what I mean? Like it has a story, but it doesn't tell its story very well. You know, it's not. It doesn't make you watch like a 20-minute cutscene explaining every little thing to you. And all that stuff. Just, you know, honestly, if they put a lot more substance in the game would have been a whole lot better. How many Valkyrie have you gotten through? Honestly, I haven't been playing God of War. Okay, so, Alan, because I know that's you, Mr. Ghosties. My family actually went to Disneyland Monday morning, so I've just been, for the most part, I've just been home on my own, not doing anything. Just making sure that making sure that one of the dogs, the youngest of the dogs that we have, isn't acting a fool here at the house. So that's been like my whole day. That's been my last 2 days. And you know, we have 4 dogs, but at least I only have to deal with the 2 of them, so, which is nice. Older one I don't really have to deal with. The youngest one is the one I have to deal with. Sometimes it's fairly annoying. Special Forces Operator. So let's just put him on base defense because I'm having a muscle spasm. So let's see. Where am I gonna go now? So mostly there's containers, but then there's this distress signal that's all the way the fuck out here. How absolutely trash you are, Bloodborne. You know what? Now that I think about it, like I don't know. I had no idea if you're. I don't know why I just didn't get on my phone and text you. It's like, oh, I could have like hit you up and asked you if you were trying to play. I've been doing nothing. Absolutely nothing like these past 2 days, so I didn't even think to ask you if you were busy at all, so we can like so I can hit you up and like we can like get together and play. See there's my bad right there. All right, so let's go to container. Let's go to this container. This is closest to a thingy, so honestly, as far as Bloodborne is concerned, though, like the beginning is hard for everyone. Unless you're extremely seasoned, like the game is just gonna be hard, and that's how I honestly feel about it. At least I want to say at least even maybe for seasoned people it might not be it might be not as easy as everyone says, or some people say, but I have to get rid of these guys anyway. Oh, I hit that guy in the body. Oh, what? There's another one up there. Let's get the hard one first. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna get the hard one first. I'm gonna get this potentially easy. I'm gonna get this potentially easier one. Because sometimes in this game, you know, when you've hit a certain amount of progression in this game, you'll notice that the more annoying wanderers will show up as you wait, where'd that light go? There's this one. Where's the other one? So as you go along, oh, that's it right there. So as you go along, when you pick up things, suddenly wormholes will open up, and the more advanced wanderers will show up. Like especially the trackers. The trackers have the most mobility out of all of the wanderers, at least outside of like bosses and stuff. And yes, there are bosses in this game. I've only fought, I mean, the Lord of Dust at the end of this game kinda really isn't a boss. It's more like a thing you have to deal with at the end of the game that's mandatory, because you don't have to fight it directly. So there's that. I mean, there are other bosses in this game, so eventually to get to those, maybe. I guess we'll see what happens. I don't really need any screws, but more like I need some springs. Make sure there's no fucking there's no wanderers back here, but there's one all the way over there. Let's see if I can hit it. Oh, I missed. Maybe a little bit lower? No? Actually, let's knock the arrow all the way. Let's see, did that wake up any of the other ones? No. Maybe there isn't any here, so. hear that? Oh yeah, those are trackers. Trackers are showing up. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Pay attention to your stamina. You should rest before you're out of gas.
Oh shit, there's a box right here. Bruh, just let me know. I've been watching fucking Teen Mom with the Wife. Honestly, I feel you. I feel you about the whole getting your ass beat thing. Like it really draws you away from the whole, like, you know, like, especially if you're playing on your own, you know. I mean, technically at its core, like, Bloodborne, for the most case, is meant to be played, you know, if you're really down to clown, like, you know, it's all you know, if you're gonna play on your own, which is fine. But for the most cases, that somehow lures people away from it when they're constantly getting their ass whipped, and it's just like, honestly, getting your ass beat is just not fun. I feel it. Since I saw you played it, honestly, I think it's worth it. Although, you know what? Not the although. I don't know where that comes from. Stardew Valley is actually really good. Like, it really is like Harvest Moon with fucking dungeon crawler elements. It's like, you know, you go into the mines and there are monsters and stuff. It's like really interesting, because, you know, for the most case, you know, if you want to get usable metals, you have to go into the mines. So, you know, but yeah, for the most case, it's pretty much like Harvest Moon. A broken armor-piercing spear and a broken slingshot. What? But yeah, that's honestly, it's pretty. I think it's worth it. But it's $15, and I think it's worth it. And right now on Steam, Stardew Valley has Stardew Valley on Steam has multiplayer in beta right now. So that's something to look forward to, like, in the future, as far as Stardew Valley goes. What the fuck is this even? It's a slingshot made from the guts of a pistol. I will fucking make it. Hey, what are you doing? Don't stop that. Don't be too rough on yourself. You know, I can use this. Now that I think about it. I don't have enough springs, though. I don't have enough springs and enough chromium steel. I don't have enough chromium steel for that. Gotta get back to work later. Alright, bro, I'll see you, bro. Thanks for coming through, though. Appreciate it. Not empty bottles. This is that area right there. go to Transporter 2. Hit up the rare animal. Hit this container. Hit up the rare animal, and then hit up this container right here. And then from there, maybe we can hit up. Nah, well, if I have enough, I'm gonna have enough air no matter what. But dog just looked at me like I'm crazy. What is the objective? Honestly, if you think about it, it's not that much different than Harvest Moon. There's like this, you know, there's always the basic objective that you have. The basic objective is you know, leaving your boring city life and, you know, finding yourself back in the rural country. You know, in this case, your grandfather owns a plot of land. You could, you know, when you make your character and you go through, you could actually pick what the outlook of your land is gonna look like. So, you know, it gets harder as you pick what type of land. And I'm glad I didn't pick the hardest kind, because, you know, I'm having troubles finding where I want to fucking put my shit. But yeah, so the basic objective is what it is. You know, for like, say, like Harvest Moon, you just go, oh, I have a I'm land, and then, you know, blah blah blah. Here's that. So you have your land, and then when you go to do that, eventually you find out that there's more to just having the land, right? So there's these I guess I'm just gonna call them fairies or sprites or something. So like, they basically want you to, you know, restore the integrity of the land, I guess. So basically it amounts to you rebuilding the community center, but you have to gather things up from your, you know, resources and or, like, you know, things you grow, and it, like, you know, and it basically you're working to make the community whole again, the community center whole again, and thus like making the community more whole as you know, as a result. And then, like, I didn't even kill that one. You know, if heavy arrows didn't use aluminum. So, you know, there's that. So basically, but I'm sitting there around and I'm playing Stardew Valley, and I'm just like, damn, this is Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Did I say Kingdom Hearts? I didn't say Kingdom Hearts. Metal Gear Survive. I might just try to stay alive. What is the objective for Metal Gear Survive? But that's actually what you meant. So Metal Gear Survive. Fucking hell. So Metal Gear Survive. So if you know anything about Metal Gear Solid 5, or, you know, and or like the you know, Ground Zero, basically the end of Ground Zero is leading into Metal Gear Solid 5. So basically, Snake, the big boss, gets back from after the whole incident with Ground Zeroes, when XOF is attacking Mother Base. So just as a background, so as you go, like, fucking hell, there fucking comes the fucking zombie again. But yeah, am I just trying to stay alive for the most part? Yeah. So basically, since I'm really done with the story, I don't really have to worry about that anymore. But basically the objective of the story is you trying to find a way to get back home. So, and having to deal with certain weird things in between. So putting it weirdly, it starts off canon, right? Big Boss gets back from fucking the Ground Zeroes incident, and he gets back to Mother Base is being attacked. So the whole thing happens the way you know it normally starts. It go, you know, he fuck it, I don't care anymore. This is annoying. So the whole thing is a Big Boss leaves on his helicopter. So the person that helps Big Boss survive his brush with death as he's leaving the the obliterated Mother Base is the character that I'm using right now, the character that you make. And so like, so what ends up happening? So what ends up happening is right after that, suddenly the game becomes non-canon. Suddenly a wormhole opens up in the sky. Suddenly Mother Base is being taken away by said fucking wormhole, and next thing you know, you're in DT. This is what this place is called. It's called DT. Yet everything you see here in DT is as it looks. It's, you know, everything you see in DT is pretty much from the other world. So, you know, and so basically, you know, as you pick up people that are more important to the story, you know, like you, wait. So basically, as you pick up more people more important to the story, eventually you have to try to find your way back home. And you know, as Metal Gear does, you know, as Metal Gear does with its games, it's like, you know, there's a twist. There's always a twist, and you have to deal with that twist in weird ways. So yeah. So plainly put, you have to go around getting, like, you know, boards and stuff, and you have to, like, gather data because Virgil's data is missing at the beginning, and then you have to, you know, put together all this other stuff, and then eventually you go home, I guess. Aha, there it is. The Anubis. I knew I was gonna find it eventually. I knew that particular canine looked different than the others. Meat of Anubis. And also, really, this game goes into hyperdrive with its whole the whole thing with, like, you have to gather up materials and you have to build stuff and you have to, you know, basically if I had to make this like anything, like the way this game is almost like familiar to is the way Fortnite builds its structures. I'm not gonna say that like this game is similar to Fortnite. It honestly isn't. It's just got like a similar feel to it than, like, you know, the way that Fortnite builds up its structure so you can basically keep yourself safe, because, you know, you have a base camp where you have to eventually, like, you know, put together structures and, like, barricades, put up protection for yourself. So now at the end of the game, I'm able to mine for Iris energy at my base. So if I do that, that means I'm putting myself and base camp in danger. So I have to fortify base camp. So this is the end game. So basically, that's all I'm really doing at this point in the end game. Honestly, it has two sounds for eating and drinking. The drinking one is kind of okay for me, although The eating one is just annoying to me. Also, another weird thing about this is, and if you look really, I ran into that. If you look really close, you see that my car is slowly breaking down. That's because apparently in DT, because everything I have is in the dust, like all the vehicles and stuff, like the dust breaks down everything it touches. So is that gonna work? Oh, maybe on this side. Yeah, this side. I was gonna fucking say, dude, like... Oh, what the fuck? I dived through that crevice. Hey, whatever you have there, that's not for you. Hey. Okay, you're not supposed to have that. Can I have that, please? Can I have that? Where is it? Oh, this is yours. You're okay. I didn't know this was yours. I thought this was a... Come on, come here. Come here. Here. This one belongs to you. There you go. I didn't know that was yours. I didn't know that was from your toy. Dogs, man. Sometimes you just sit around and you're watching a dog chew on something and you don't know that it's theirs or not. Happens a lot. Gear case, materials case, materials case.
You can supply yourself with oxygen from your iDroid.
At this point, I have to be really, in hindsight, I really have to be done with Metal Gear just doing things because it can. But how do you spend energy to make oxygen? That might be being a little pedantic, but oh, that's not nice. Dead, 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 dead. Just let me go home. And I'm pretty sure from the last time I tried to sneak up on one of those guys. Those guys can't be backstabbed. At least I'm sure that they can't be. Who knows? The last time I tried to do it, I tried to stab him and he basically pushed me off. What can I do? No, that's not cooking. More containers have washed up.
I've got a favor to ask. Will you
Rare
listen?
animal detected. I like this song. Are you planning on playing that PS4 Guns of Icarus when it comes out? I haven't checked it. I haven't checked when it was out. I mean, I was thinking about it. I mean, guns. Oh, actually, it's out already. It came out May 1st, actually. Yeah, it's been out. I don't think it's that expensive either. Oh, I think about it. I'd play with you guys otherwise, probably not. I mean, I'd be down to clown on it. You know what? I'm gonna fix the way this place looks. tomatoes. Huh. Pretty sure that's enough, I guess. She don't need these. Dun dun dun. now. I think it's weird until I oh, that's an actual building. Jesus Christ. I don't have any concrete. No. This is until I leave and come back from the base, you know, through the portal. Like they just keep, you know, watering whatever used to be where it used to be. So I can make some concrete in here. No, I can't. Damn. Well, actually, let's see if anything new popped up in the other area. Just a medium-sized animal and a walker gear. I don't know if it's worth it to go all the way back up to that damn mansion for a fucking walker gear. Well, I think I'll just save it, you know, for if I feel like coming back here to play this game again on the stream. So, thank you all for whoever decided to come through and check me out, even if just for a little bit. I appreciate it. You know, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and comment on the video. The thing is, you know, thinking about just working on getting back into the game. You know what I mean? So, like I said, thanks once again for everybody who came through, even if it's just for a little bit. This is Rice. This is Masterpiece Game Theater. Peace out. Peace out. Goodbye.